Right. So we've got one more. I think we did quite well on that one, though.
I think so, yeah.
About half an hour in. Right. Hey, blokes. Love you all from Oklahoma City. Shout out to Oklahoma.
Okay.
I have a situation that I need I need your guidance and advice on. I'm 42 years old and I'm currently single. Nothing up with that.
Male or female?
I'm not sure what he's after, to be honest.
He.
I'm joking. Yeah, male. From what I gather. I was previously married, but a stint in El Reno meant that my wife decided to leave me.
What's Reno? That's the prison. That's a slammer in Oklahoma City, I think. El Reno, innit?
It depends what the stint was for. Maybe she was justified.
It was a prison, yeah.
Prison.
All right.
Yeah. My fault, so no hard feelings. Fair play. Before going to prison, I was a young buff man who always had an eye for the ladies. Gay.
Hell, you have to bleep it out,
Sorry, but
there's no need for that.
A young buff man.
I think El Reno is not a grade 1 or grade. I think it's a second grade facility, so I don't think it's murder.
What do they call it? It's not grades, is it? It's
category.
Yeah, it's like a Cat 1, Cat 2.
Yeah, I don't think. I might be wrong. People from Oklahoma or people from the USA will probably tell me, no, he's wrong, man. It's full of murderers and fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the next level down.
Yeah, I'm sure county jail's full of murderers.
Probably robbery and something like that.
However, during my time inside, getting to know my wife had left me for someone else. I got closer to another inmate. And we became very good friends.
Was it a mixed prison?
There is no such thing as that.
No, Mike. Fucking hell, Mike.
That's the most naive thing you've ever said in your life.
Is it a mixed prison? Because that's where I want to be if I ever get locked up.
Can you just put me with the women, please?
Style.
Do you two not get comedy or what?
It started off as just open chatting and laughing and general company for each other as we were both serving a lengthy stretch. You flirt.
What else are you going to do?
Call it.
Give me your lengthy stretch.
Serving a lengthy stretch.
Does that smell like shit to you?
The relationship got more intense over the years. I was released from prison over 2 years ago and my life is all reformed and I'm on the right tracks. Good on you. Fair play to you. I have a good job and I've just purchased my own house. Jesus.
Fair play, son.
This guy's doing all right for himself. Here is where I need your help. Things change.
Hang on a minute. He doesn't need our help on the previous shit.
Well, sorted his life out. Unless he wants us to ruin his life, and then we can give him some advice. Here is where I need your help. Things changed for me, as I said, during my sentence sexually. Naughty boy. Jesus. But I knew deep down I was really all about the ladies. I've kept myself in really good shape. Straight guys aren't in good shape. It's just a fact.
Well, if you can slam the wells, you can't drink beer, and you probably can now. Prison's changed, hasn't it?
I don't know. It was years ago. And I consider myself good looking. Brag. I'm not one to frequent bars and clubs. However, on my birthday last year, before the pandemic broke out, I treated myself to a good night out. Met a pretty lady via an online match site, and we met in a local bar. We were having a great time. We went for dinner and we went to a club. I feel like I know where this is going. We both had quite a bit to drink and had a good time. At the end of the night, we were both really drunk and decided to go back to mine for a drink. You're in there, mate. You're in there, mate. One thing led to another and we ended up going to bed. Well, you must have had some energy.
He must have been absolutely shattered, mustn't he?
I know, yeah. Exhausted.
He's been in prison for a long time, hasn't he? You know what I mean? Graham, scratch me back, will you, mate? Just rub a bit of lotion on there.
Things were really hotting up and intimacy was reaching very high levels when I found out she was a he. Bum, bum, bum. You knew all along. You knew all along. This whole spiel at the beginning about being in prison, having...
How do you know she was a he? I guess the reach around.
Well, they're in bed at this point, so...
And he's getting all frisky.
He poked her, she poked him back.
No, but he's getting all frisky and he's like...
He'd found out then, wouldn't he?
He's put his hand in the hot spot.
Yeah.
What is a hot spot not?
and felt
Not a good spot.
Why the back?
yeah, and he felt bigger cojones than his own. I'm guessing.
They might not have been.
All right, mate.
All right, yeah, so put the guy down. He's got big bollocks, mate. Don't worry about it.
Are they manscaped?
That's what he called foreshadowing. Things were really hotting up and intimacy was reaching very high. Oh, yeah, I've said that. I didn't want to go all crazy as I've been in this situation before when I was in prison.
I think you might have known he was a man. You know what I mean? What do you mean you're a man?
Well,
I thought this was a shared prison.
I will caveat
Mike
with,
told me. Office Bloke Mike, the grey-haired one, yeah. One that sits in the middle like that, staring at the screen.
WAP. I'll caveat that
getting
with
some WAP, yeah.
born a biological male. I will insert that there because, you get cancelled for all types of stuff nowadays. I carried on and we had a great night of passion. Good on you. Fucking good on you. Fair play to you.
Yeah, as long as you enjoyed it.
When I woke up in the morning, she, and then in brackets he, was sat on the end of the bed and said they had to leave for work. And she...
Going back to the bar.
will call me later. This never happened and we've not spoken since, although I did have her number. Lockdown meant we both had reasonable excuse to avoid each other. Am I gay? Cheers, blokes.
What was that? What? Am I gay?
Yeah, I'm a gay.
You kind of slipped that in. Hey, literally. Well,
Cheers, Lee. Am I gay? Cheers, blokes, from Jared. You would be called Jared, wouldn't you?
Jared.
There's quite a lot of package to unpack there. Feel like I did there. No?
Yeah. If rumours are to be believed.
I won't worry about it. Who gives a shit? It's 2021.
Yeah, whatever, just enjoy
Genuinely,
yourself.
who gives a
that's
fuck?
the way it is, whatever. Don't matter, does it?
I've got a bit of a
Bone to pick.
bone to chew.
Guess what you do with a bone.
Yeah.
Absolute children. I love it.
Careful what you do with my bone. It's a bit of false advertising, isn't it? If you go in a bar and you're meeting a woman,
Yeah.
and then you get her home. I probably should rephrase that, right? You get her home. That's probably not the nicest phrase to use, isn't it? You go home together,
Yeah.
and you get intimate, and one thing leads to another, and all of a sudden these packaged goods where they shouldn't be packaged goods. You know what I mean? You need there should be a garage, and instead you get in a car.
It's two stumps
You know what I mean?
instead of one.
One of
How's that? Comedy's free, remember?
Yeah. One of my best mates is very close friends with someone who's trans, that's male to female, and has been in this situation. We've discussed it quite a lot, funnily enough.
Is it you?
Yeah, I'm male to female. Right. Can you not tell? Getting on the beer, that's what it is.
I've noticed.
No, but this is a legit thing. She, was born a male, but it's now a she. But still, there's equipment. It's a
Landing gear.
It's a genuine concern because she's been attacked and actually chinned in a pub before because in her mind just wants to go over and just chat to a guy, get to know him, buy a drink, all that sort of stuff. And then when the guy realised, just went whack. And it's actually, for someone in that situation, it's potentially a very dangerous situation.
It's dangerous and a huge problem for people like that, isn't it?
Yeah. And no one deserves that, regardless.
Not at all. No one deserves it.
But also, should you wear a big badge that says, I am... I
know what you're saying.
Such a grey area that...
Yeah.
And it's such a modern problem that it's kind of... It's confusing.
No, but if I'm in a pub and I've had a few beers and I'm single, let's say, and someone comes over talking to me. Anyway, if I'm married, anyone can come over and talk to me now. I don't give a shit who you are, I'll talk to you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I won't talk to other people anyway, but I'll talk to no matter whoever comes over. If you're an alright person and you want to talk to me, I'll talk to you. If you're a dick, it'll last about a minute.
Yeah.
And you're off. I won't hit you unless you say something that offends me, then I might. But nothing offends me, so you'll have to say something really bad. Yeah. But at the same time, if I'm a single guy sat in the pub and a female walks over and doesn't advise me at the early stages that they're a man, it changes the game a little bit. I wouldn't personally be bothered in a way of having conversations still. And if I found out that a man, I'd be going, play, I'm not interested, mate. But go on, let's crack on. Let's have a chat still. Let's have a laugh and a joke still and all that kind of stuff.
What you said there was you're married, so obviously there's no, sexual interest regardless. No. A man walks over to you and does he go, by the way, I've got a dick, mate. Don't worry about it.
No, I know that.
A girl walks over to you and goes, I've got a vagina. It's all right.
Doesn't matter when I'm married. As far as I'm married, doesn't matter what they come over and say, whether they got... whatever they are when they come over.
But what I'm saying
I'm
is,
only there to have a chat. I'm not there for a relationship.
Oh yeah, that's not what I'm getting at.
If I'm single, it's different.
What I'm getting at is a biological male who lives as a male or a biological female who lives as a female. No one starts a conversation with, oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like if a fit girl comes over to you, she doesn't start the conversation by going, by the way, I'm bi.
Have you ever been to Thailand?
No, never.
Right, when you go in Thailand, you go in some of the bars. A lot of the, what they call in Thailand is ladyboys.
Yeah.
A lot of the ladyboys will come over.
Ladyboys of Bangkok is a big show that comes.
So what they'll do, they'll come over and they'll
Manchester
chat with you and they'll talk and they'll sit on your knee and they'll sort of like, they'll mess with your hair and, they'll flirt with you in a way of like, for comedy value. Some people take it a little bit further and thinking they're actually female, not knowing that they're actually male.
Biologically, you mean?
No, they are male. The male guys. A lot of them are male, and they're openly male.
Oh right, okay.
Right. Yeah. So what they'll do is
confusing.
You get the guys. You get the guys who are in Bangkok and they're on the piss and they're drinking and drinking and drinking, and they're sat there and they're like, they can't even tell if I'm a female or a male. I've got a beard. You know what I mean? And they're like looking at me going, and I'm like, mate, But they're looking at these girls.
They're going stroking the back of your head.
A lot of them who look. A lot of them. Let me tell you something. A lot of them look super, super fit female women.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're men who are dressed up or who are going through a change. Or they're not going through a change. They change the body to look half women, half men.
Yeah. See,
right?
the terminology.
I see guys walking on with them. I'm thinking.
Yeah, and the guy doesn't know is what you're getting at. Yeah.
So that's where the problem.
And do you go over and go, mate? But I would never. It's not my place to go over and go, mate. You realise you're going on with a guy, right?
Yeah.
I would never do that. That's not my place.
Yeah.
That's his place. But I dread to think that guy would attack that person just for being what they are.
And you're right about that because the example I gave was in a bar where this person who was trans got punched because hadn't explained to the guy. You get to a situation where you're alone.
But if you're getting intimate
with someone,
if you're getting intimate,
you're in a lot of danger in that situation. Potentially,
especially if they don't know, if the other person doesn't realise.
Yeah, if they don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, what is the answer though in that situation? Do you start the conversation with?
Well, this guy carried on.
Yeah,
this guy don't know what? I'm here now.
Yeah,
I've done it before. I'll do it again.
So then, was the person who was trans a great judge of character in that situation? Because the guy in front of his mates would be like, fuck off, all that sort of stuff.
Well, I'm thinking by the time...
He gets alone and he's like, oh yeah, sweet, yeah.
Well, if you look at the time...
Figured of mine.
If you look at the time frame of the letter, he's talking about coming out of prison a couple of years ago.
He's obviously done stuff with a guy.
Lockdown was a year and a half ago, so he's only come out. He's had his relationship in prison. He's come out, and then he's within a period of a few months, he's gone out to a club before lockdown that's come up round about lockdown time, sort of thing. So it's come about where if you put yourself in a situation where he's asking the question, is he gay? No. You don't think he is?
Well, no, actually, I was going to say the stuff with a trans person doesn't necessarily make him gay, but while he was in prison, if he's shagging guys, he's probably gay.
No, I've got a different take. It could be bisexual, is what the answer is. But at the same time, because he's had a wife, but at the same time,
Elton John had a wife.
Pardon?
Elton John had a wife.
Yeah,
I don't mean anything.
Yeah, don't go breaking my heart. But what it is
that was, did you watch the COVID aid thing where the celebrities did it?
Yeah.
And he was like that on the piano.
But if this guy's asking if he's gay, but what he's done is he's had an intimate relationship with someone in prison, a male, the same sex relationship.
Does prison count? Does it count?
Well, what goes on in prison stays in prison.
I've heard, I listen to a lot of podcasts of people that have been in prison and stuff, and they're like, Don't count.
Of course it counts.
I've known people that work on oil rigs, and they're like, it doesn't count.
I've been on oil rigs, mate. It counts.
I think it counts. I think
Of course it counts.
Because at the end of the day, someone doesn't lie. And if someone's not into it, then you're not going to be into it. So if, you know, your little office bloke down there is excited, then you're probably into it.
I'll leave it. I'm not going to say it. So what you've got is you've got a guy who's had an intimate relationship in prison. He's come out. He's met a girl.
Stop saying come out, because you're answering the question for us.
So he's come out of prison.
He's exited prison.
Yeah, he's been released. He's been released. He's released. And he's
Released himself to the world.
He's with this person who he finds out, before anything happens, he finds out that person is still a male. Right?
Biologically male.
They may biologically male. They may have boobs like Dave.
Yeah.
And they may have 34 beans like Dave.
Stop it, Dave.
Ginger nips, ginger snaps, and
No one likes a hairy boob.
they may have hairy tits like Dave, and he knows that, and he's continued with it. He's carried on with, you know what? I'm going to have sex with this person now. I don't want to use the phrase "flip them over" because that might not be the case.
Or maybe he was the ball.
Could be. He could be the catcher or the pitcher. I'm not sure. Right, but whatever it is, they carried on. They've gone ahead with it all, and he's asking, is he gay? Now, yeah, you are.
I would say to that.
Because you knew what you were doing going into that relationship. Lee might be our best correspondent. We're going to go live now to Los Angeles. Lee, are you with us?
Yeah, see, I'm not sure. I mean, if he is, then whatever. It don't matter really, does it?
It doesn't matter.
If he wants to, you know...
Yeah, it does. It's 2021.
Mate, obviously,
no one gives a shit anymore.
Obviously, he's battling around with his little in his head, isn't he, and thinking, am I or am I? And he's not sure, blah 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 blah. But in the end,
what do you do in that situation?
Aidan, I've gone home.
You're the single one, right? So you took someone home from the pub.
Maybe. Go on.
Sorry, your girlfriend watches. Is your girlfriend now?
No.
Right.
No.
So you're the single one, right? She's probably taller than you anyway. She's probably bash you. Probably like get you in a headlock and like rough you. Big dick, yeah. Grab your tits and go, yeah, sweet.
Ginger crumbs on it.
Orange to orange.
Right, make your point.
Next just remind us, I don't know.
All right, it was me that wrote in, for fuck's sake. So I did a bit of bird, and then a bit of sausage.
So what I'm saying is, you go to a pub, right? You go to a pub, you see someone, you kind of like eyes lock over the karaoke. You know what I mean? You're singing there, you're up singing, when I wake up. And I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up, whatever it may be, right? Yeah. And then, and then she comes over and she's like, "Hi, I'm and like a name that's like Ashley. It could be like male or female."
Was that a guess? Was that?
As soon as I said it, I should have said it. But yeah,
come on, man.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, beep that out. But it's a name. As soon as I said that, then I thought, no, wrong one. But it's
Any
a name.
in the fucking world.
I was trying to think of a name that's male and female, and that's the only one I could fucking think of. But when I said it, I thought, no, wrong.
My best male mate is called Ashley.
Right. So yeah. So you get that name where it could be, you know, like what's another one? Give me another one that's
Jonathan.
Frankie.
Jonathan.
Right? Frankie.
Yeah.
Could be a Francine or it could be a Frank, right? So hi, my name's Frankie. Yeah, okay. And then you're like, do you want to come out for a drink? Do you want to go out for dinner? Then you go out for dinner, you go out for a drink, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh yeah, I like her, yeah. And you get home and you think all gets frisky, and then all of a sudden your hand goes in the cockpit. Let's say you're flying the plane now, all of a sudden.
She gets a whammer out.
All of a sudden the fucking sheets go up a little bit when she's laying on her back.
Yeah.
And you think, hang on a minute, I ain't right.
I didn't order a wigwam.
My main question is it bigger
What
than
do you
mine?
do?
Is it bigger than mine?
But you've gone down there and all of a sudden you've gone, what's this? And you've gone, what's this?
If it's bigger than mine, I start crying.
And then you go, what's
then
this?
I leave.
But you go, what's this? And all of a sudden you've got your hand on a massive...
Johnson.
Yeah. What do you do?
Never been in that. I definitely wouldn't attack the person.
No, you're not going to attack them. But what I'm saying, what would you do? Do you go, I'm here now? Start talking into the mic.
I'd black out for 8 hours.
I'm sure you would, yeah.
I'd wake up the next day walking home.
Well, you blacked out, love.
I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, that, isn't it, really?
I know what you do.
What?
You're old school. You just fuck it and leave. No, you're old school.
Because there's so many variables in that situation. Who knows? Like, genuinely, I've never been in that situation in my life. I genuinely don't know. But let's answer the question to divert. Is the guy gay?
Yeah.
What makes you gay?
He's done it twice, or more than twice, but
So
he's had a relationship in prison with a man.
the definition of gay is being...
I'm not sure whether it is or not, you know.
Because prison rules are kind of a thing, aren't they, apparently?
Yeah.
They're not. Doesn't matter. You can't just make a rule out because if I say, okay, well, if I'm in Germany, then it doesn't count.
Yeah, well, that goes without saying.
It doesn't matter where you are, then does it? You can't just make rules up for where you are, what your location is, and what your situation is.
Mike was in
how
solitary...
you catching or pitching or whatever you're doing with a male or female. If it's with a male, you're gay.
Mike was in solitary confinement in prison with his father Beans and his nice Chianti. So
Fair point, to be fair.
he never had to worry about it when you were in prison. I don't know. Is it even a thing in 2021?
Being
like
gay.
that label, because now it's been broadened to LGBTQ plus, and there's a few others that have been added to it, and it's kind of such a blanket term for so many things. Does it even need a word? Does he need to even worry about it? Who gives a shit?
Just go out and enjoy himself, is what you're saying.
I don't think he needs to worry about it. Why would he?
Well, that's what I mean.
Just crack on with his life, and he just has to go with the flow.
He said he had a great night.
Yeah,
Enjoy yourself. Live life.
If he had a great night and feels like that, and that's what he's
But the question was, am I gay?
Get out wrong with that.
Well, no, he's been married to a woman. He's attracted to women. So no, you're not gay. You're bi.
I think he might be bi. Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever, just enjoy yourself. Go along with the flow. Why not? Yeah. Do what you want to do.
At least he's opened up his options to more variety.
Yeah, precisely. He's never going to struggle to get laid ever again.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got twice as much chance of it, hasn't he? So
I think it's more than twice the chance because I don't think necessarily.
Might struggle to lay a cable though. Might be a bit loose down there.
Jesus. We need more context on this. We need to know. Did she take care of you?
She.
She. It's about who you are now, not who you were born as. And I kind of get that. So I wasn't originally born ginger. I had black hair. Get black hair. I identify as a ginger nowadays.
Your mum, I know. I spoke to your mum. She dyed it because she was embarrassed. Nah, we're digressing.
Yeah, we're digressing. It doesn't matter. It's 2021. Who gives a fuck?
yeah, crack on. Just enjoy yourself.
I'm surprised it was ever an issue in the past, but that discussion of should someone, when you're chatting at a bar, the first 5 minutes of meeting each other, should someone broach the topic? I think for everyone's safety, maybe it should be talked about early on.
Yeah.
Because especially for the person who, I think men are the best at being insecure. Absolutely everyone.
Yeah.
I think we're the kings at it. And if you do get someone back to your house and it's like, oh, this Fitbird, blah, 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 and you find out something otherwise, a lot of men out there are going to lash out, I think. So maybe it is best to just broach that topic and just be like, this is the way it is.
Some always will, won't they? Some always will lash out. But
there's a high enough percentage of people that will lash out that it's a big gamble.
yeah, I mean, sometimes it might depend on what the environment where they are.
If it was in the gay village in Manchester,
That's it.
then
Then,
I don't think you need to have that conversation.
any normally intelligent human being or even guy would think that maybe he's like a trans or something like that, which is fine. So then you probably expect it more, but I think it's just maybe a location other than that.
Spoons in Alty.
Spoons in Alty.
More chance in spoons in Alton in the gay village.
I don't think if someone's, if they're that way inclined and they're going to take someone home and everything, then it might be a bit more of a surprise to them. They might be a bit more, like say, not take it quite so well.
I suppose it also depends on whose house you're going back to.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
There's a bit of a dynamic
Might
there.
be the big house.
Yeah, back to the big house. Yeah.
Big house. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Well, I think. Yeah, you are. And they're not sure.
I think
you definitely buy.
I think you buy, but I don't think you need to even put a label on it. It's just if you like her, go back out with her. If you don't, meet a woman. Or the worst case scenario is you've just opened up your demographic,
haven't you? Absolutely, yeah.
Wide.
Don't know how wide, but yeah.
Let's end.
Anyway, yeah. Thanks for them submissions for both of you. There's only 2. Get writing in, guys.
Have we ever done this amount of time over 2 submissions before?
How long have we done?
I think we're probably about 40,
an hour.
50 minutes.
Is it? Probably not, no.
Because all of us were trying not to drop our feet in it by saying the wrong thing.
Anyway, get writing in. We need your submissions to keep this going. If you don't write in, don't keep going. We have to drop it.
Fuck you.
So let us know what you think, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Cheers guys.
Cheers.